Hello, and welcome back to another Spelunky challenge video. Maybe you saw my beating Spelunky blindfold. If you saw that video, you may be thinking, well, beating Spelunky with no gold can't possibly be harder than beating Spelunky without a blindfold, right? Well, here's the thing, is that the difference between this challenge and the last challenge is that I didn't cheat for this one, so that's going to make it a lot harder for me. So here we are, I just whipped that arrow, and we leave the first level of the mines. So the reason why this challenge is so difficult is because collecting gold is such an integral part of the game. They just put gold everywhere. And it's not supposed to be like a scarce resource at all. So having to purposefully avoid gold is surprisingly difficult. This was extremely hard and extremely frustrating. It took me a really long time. Here I get hit with the arrow because even though I whipped it, I still get hit by it. So that's cool. So I'm going to be commenting on this. This isn't live, by the way. I've already completed this challenge. I completed this a while ago, actually. And as I'm commentating, I'm going to be kind of just explaining my mindset and the decisions I'm making so that, I don't know, if you want to try this at some point, you'll have some kind of reference. So right now, I have a path to the exit, but there's an altar, and I'm gonna be getting this this damsel on the altar because I'm going out of my way to do this because items are so important for this run, and any possible way of getting items is gonna be worth it because we can't buy them because we have no money. And we can't really steal them either. I would not advise stealing from shops in a no gold run because it's likely that the shopkeeper will die and the gold that the shopkeeper drops will fall on top of the item. And if gold or any money is on top of the item, you can't collect the item without collecting the gold. So I would just not risk it at all. So that means we're going to be like any opportunity of sacrificing a damsel on an altar. Like, do whatever you have to. And here we see I'm going out of my way to get this crate. Crates are definitely really useful. Go out of your way to find crates. You know, you're going to do that anyway, but crates are especially important since we can't rely on shops or anything like that. So we got through the mines pretty easily. Not too much difficulty. The difficulty definitely ramps up when you get to the jungle, though. There's a lot of like little hidden places it can go. The little grass you see on the titles, there's grass there. It can kind of hide the gold that you might pick up. So you gotta have a really keen eye in order to not see any gold that might be hiding in the tiles. I'm gonna risk dealing with this piranha. Piranhas can be a little tricky, but it's definitely worth it to get to that crate, even if it's just a rope pile, you know. Ropes are going to be pretty important because it's very unlikely we'll get any kind of tool for traversal, you know, a jetpack or climbing gloves or anything like that. You saw me earlier, I wasted those 2 ropes like a doofus. On the subject of crates, here we see I want that crate really badly. I want it. But I don't have paste, so I have to like throw the bomb at the wall, which I'm not good at doing that. So I'm just gonna leave. See these little that tree that I'm on, gold can be on that tree, it can literally spawn there, and you can't see it. So you gotta really watch out for that. A lot of the process of going through this run is learning where gold can be, even though you can't see it. Oh my gosh, the dark level. Dark levels are really annoying. You can't go on any of the torches because they drop gold when you pass by them. So this was kind of... I wasn't even sure if the torch was going to light that, but thankfully it didn't. It's especially annoying on the jungle since the torch can fall in the water, and then you're kind of screwed because you don't have any other torches lit. Here, this is kind of a weird predicament. I ended up just leaving the torch and totally risking that. There could have been a man trap there. There could have been a... That was pretty risky there. But this is a surprising amount of RNG and luck needed for this run. And I'll talk more about the luck that you need for this run when we get to the freaking snow world. Castle Crashers Snow World. I'm just clearing my throat there. So the snow caves suck. The snow cave, the ice caves, sorry, the ice caves. The ice caves are really easy if you are equipped, if you have items, and you have all this stuff. Thankfully, I have a compass. The compass is super, super helpful for the ice caves. And the ice caves are just really hard if you're not well equipped, like how I am now. So you see that? You see how there was a piece of gold hidden in the snow that there was no way for me of knowing was there? Yeah, so that's gonna be a common theme in the ice caves. Now you can go all 4 ice cave levels without having this like snow on the ground, but that's really rare. So you really gotta just learn to deal with this snow. You gotta just hope and pray that wherever you land, there's no gold there. It's good to know where gold can naturally spawn and where it most likely isn't. So I did get 2, and so I gotta just risk it. Like there's literally no way of knowing, and you have to just hope and pray that there's no gold wherever you land. It's great. Love this challenge. This challenge was super fun, you guys. I tried to get the damsel there, but that didn't really work out. And I had enough health, I didn't really need any more. I didn't want to waste a rope. There was the alien ship there in that last level, and I could have gotten a jetpack. I've tried getting jetpacks in this no gold run, but it's really hard. And it's a lot more work than I think it's worth. Even though getting a jetpack would be very helpful. But, you know, here we are in the temple, and Anubis happens to spawn exactly right under us. So that's really cool. I was really close to taking fall damage there, but like the jungle, there's a lot of places where gold can be hidden. So you gotta look out for that. I'm looking for something to activate this trap. I could use a rope, but again, I don't want to use any resources if I don't have to. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty good. Like 10 bombs is not bad. 10 bombs is, I don't even know if I really need that many at this point. Grabbing another damsel. That was really close. That was really close too. I almost picked up the gold. I don't know if I think at this point you can use some of your resources. What? This is the 2nd level of the temple, and I've got a pretty good amount. I'm gonna let this damsel activate the trap, but thankfully it already was. Okay, well this is really stupid. The tiki trap placement forces me to use either a rope or a bomb. And this is kind of a predicament too. I don't want to throw the damsel down there because it's probably going to trigger the Crocman. It's better to just not trigger him at all, but there wasn't really much I could have done. And not only was the Crocman triggered, but also my damsel is dead. Thankfully the Crocman teleported into a room where he like can't get out of pretty much, so this is a pretty good best case scenario there. I'm holding on to this guy for some reason. I don't know why. Watching this through, it looks easy. It's not easy. Like, this sucks. This challenge is awful. I would not recommend anyone doing this. Okay, this is a little bit weird. I got a crush trap here. I can definitely use a bomb. Like, I may not know. There might be like a gem in there that I might pick up, but that's so unlikely. Like I really shouldn't have risked that. And there's another one here, but that one's pretty easy to take care of. I think I'm gonna use a rope here. Yeah, this is also kind of a weird spot with that other arrow trap there. It's all about recognizing risks and knowing what you can do to avoid those risks. So I think if I remember, this was a while ago when I did this. This is the first time I had gotten to Olmec. And I'm not good at like the speedrun strat for Olmec. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going up? Okay, well that was stupid. I'm getting crates. Get the crates, you guys. I wasn't sure if there was a piece of gold there, so that's why I like whipped there. Well, I have a lot of bombs here. Oh, you know what? No, I do the normal Olmec fight. I was thinking of after this I did speed running, and I did the speedrun strat for Olmec. Which I mean, the speedrun strat for Olmec definitely doesn't work with no gold, because it's very likely that you'll pick up gold doing that. So yeah, definitely recommend. I mean, I didn't really need to go to the top to get more bombs. I think I had enough. I think I had 10. Yeah, 10 is perfectly fine. I'm really worried about the explosion causing the gold to fly over to me and forcing me to pick it up. And the lack of paste is definitely making this a lot more tedious. Okay, that was okay, that wasn't bad actually. This was so long ago I don't even really remember what I do, so it's we're kind of both watching this play out for the first time. Even though this was me. I don't usually use this ninja skin, but I did here. I did not cheat, you guys. You can use a rope, dude. Come on. Like, just go on that little ledge there, and there you go. Am I so worried about collecting gold here? Look, it's perfect. Yeah, so that was not really that necessary with all that work. But, you know. I've got enough bombs. So then, it's pretty much over. That was everything. Just need to lure Olmec over here, and there you go. I don't know why I'm being so careful. Like, just jump over it. There you go. And there you go. I beat Spelunky with no gold, no treasure. That sucked. I hated doing that. And I would not recommend anyone to do that also. So here's a montage of all the times that I failed this challenge.